Everybody, welcome to my channel. A piece of my opinion. A reaction channel, classroom setting. Please remember, reaction channels are about you, not for you. Take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. If you know, you know. Hey, if you're new here, I do stop and give my opinion a lot. So this is why I call my channel Piece of My Opinion, because it's peaceful over here, but opinions will be stated. There will be some judgment. So take the bitter with the sweet. And we're in a classroom setting. Today, again, we have our agenda is Nika. Again, she calls herself Miss Nika. Over here, we call her Nika. All righty, our first word of the day, really not a word of the day, it's a statement. What is a healthy meal? I've brought this with Nika. I've stated this before, and I'm going to bring it back based on what's going on in this particular video. A balanced combination of foods from different food groups like fruits, vegetables, lean protein, and whole grains with appropriate portion sizes. It should also prioritize nutrient-rich foods, which are the 6 essential nutrients. And we also call that nutrient dense. And limit added sugar, saturated, and trans fat, because those are 2 of the bad fats that we should have the least amount of. And sodium, which is in line with salt. All right, there's malnourished and there's malnourishment. Now, we're going to talk about malnourishment. Lack of proper nutrition caused by not having enough to eat, not eating enough of the right things, or being unable to use the food that one does eat. And I want to make it clear, I'm not a doctor, but I do know a little bit about nutrition. All right. So all this is in my opinion, and I do pull definitions so that we're getting the correct terminology.
Welcome back to the channel. So today, y'all, we're gonna be cooking basically walking tacos. If you never heard of that, it's basically Doritos and meat, lettuce, and whatever toppings you like on your tacos. And we got 3 trays of meat right here from Food Lion. I think they...
So she did title this, y'all always talking about I don't feed my kids enough, and her rebuttal is I do feed them enough. So we're going to address that in this video.
Okay, you're getting better. Are you happy with
They're not even 1 pound, to be honest. I mean, hey, 0.83 pounds. Not even a whole one. But anyways, yeah, we making walking tacos. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell when Mom posts a video, and therefore you will know when she posts a video. And thank you so much for watching. Yeah. So anyways, as I was saying, yeah, we making tacos, walking tacos. So Mama just found the taco seasoning. Once again, like I was saying, Mama found the taco seasoning. She getting the rest of them now. Okay. So y'all stay tuned.
Nika Kitchen and Food and Fun, guys. Y'all complained about it wasn't enough food yesterday for them, which we had already ate. It was something I put together before we went to bed. And it was just complaining. That's not enough food. So we got 3 trays now. We're gonna let that fry.
It's not that people are necessarily complaining, they're just stating the facts. That's it. Why can't you prepare enough that there's leftovers for the next day?
And my spatula right there. We found a spoon. Nothing.
It's like pots and pans are a part of being an adult. Like, I don't know why she can't just buy a set of pots and pans and stop using the same pots and pans that look like they're ready to be disposed of.
I'll let this come to a good fry. While we set the plates up, once we get halfway done the meat, we already have the plates laid flat. Then we'll start putting the chips on. And set the chips aside, and then we'll put the meat on it. So we're gonna let this fry. We'll be right back. And start with.
And I always wonder, and I do state this, why is everything rush, rush, rush? Like when she has to prepare something for the kids, doing something for the all of her children, it's rushed and just get it done, get it done, get it done. But when she's hanging out with Naya, it's we laid back, we chilling, we relaxing.
Yes. We got these two up there just in case. I'm not gonna use all of it. It's too salty. Y'all complain so bad about the kids not having enough food when they played over it. We got some extra Doritos here.
So you buy 2-3 packs, but you won't use them. You can actually make your own taco seasoning, and that will avoid some of the sodium. It's just a bunch of seasonings put together. I mean, recipes are all online for taco seasoning. You could do that. Like, you love to buy seasonings and keep sprinkling, then make your own taco seasoning. The meat should taste like taco meat.
I'm gonna go ahead and position their plates, and then I'll start putting the chips on. And set the chips in the oven. Put them outside. The oven is not.
Me personally, I'm against all this styrofoam plate stuff. I'm about my children eating on real plates. It's the experience of life. All right. Again, it's my opinion. Like, I'm just not with all this. It's like everything is so cheap and watered down and threw together. I don't like it.
I know the babies don't really add much. I don't like to put too much on there. You really don't want to break the crumbs like that. So we're going to leave those crumbs get behind. There's too much crumbs in that bag. You want like a good little nacho. And then we all break up. And salsa. Here, you get much of this.
2, 4, 6. We need 2 more plates
Here.
for the baby.
This for the big kids. I'm gonna put the big kids in this. On this side. So they don't really eat that much. Then the big kids are on the babies. Like laying them. They go a little bit at a time.
Yep, the 4 on the stove.
Purple bag. I know the red ones with the big kids probably don't like red. So we put the red there. We add purple and blue to hers. Leah, she don't like red like that either. I forgot. Take that off.
And I realize these are her children, but just putting your hands all over everything and it's almost like you're just throwing it together for a slop line. To me, all this right here, preparing all the plate stuff, it seems like in this sector, I see this a lot with these women that don't want to work, that's, getting help from government daddy and taxpayers' money. This is what they do. It's like almost about portion. You getting food stamps, let them eat. That's supposed to be the purpose of the food stamps. All this right here is just crazy work to me.
Add more purple to hers. Like that. Put a little bit of purple on theirs. A little bit of red on theirs. There's no need for that. A little bit of red on this one. Who else is missing?
Just don't give it too many spicy ones. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, now what about the big people? That's the job role, but that's Leah's Kaya's.
And I say, why can't they just come in the kitchen. Okay, if you want to give them the food, because we're going to talk about portions, you want to serve them the food. Why can't they come in the kitchen and you fix their place as they come in the kitchen? Again, this is almost like some institution where they fix their plates and take it to them because they're not capable.
Elijah.
Leah, Kaya, Aisha, Elijah. Then the babies, Lena, Sai, Kira.
Elijah.
You missing one person. Yeah.
And why does Naya always have to be on the side, just directing her and instructing her? Like she's not the mother. Like she's just someone that's just taking in these kids and she don't know about them. That's how Naya's moving in this video. She's like directing everything, and it's almost like she's the mother. And it's sad. And it's ridiculous.
Elijah, Leah, Kaya, Aisha,
Isaiah, Lena, Sai. You missing Kira. Kira, I think she want all of them.
Kira.
You see, she said, you sure? Why don't you know that, Nika? These are your kids. And this is what's being said. You don't interact with your children. You don't really know what they like. So I'm not saying that Naya shouldn't know. Those are her siblings. But it's like you don't know, Nika. Nika doesn't know. Because you're not there.
You know, Papa eat anything.
And Kira, definitely.
I do mine's last.
All right, and then I do mine last. Okay, so we're going to stir the meat up. Frying real good. Now, see, that's 3 trays of meat. It's still a lot more meat than last night, you feel me?
Yeah, it still don't look like a lot, though. That's crazy.
Remember that fry, we're going to do. Say, Kira, who makes pasta?
Yeah, just Papa.
And that's true. It don't look like a lot. That's why you should be at Walmart getting that big 5-pound roll of meat.
That's crumbs in that bag. Papa don't eat on that?
No, Papa eat anything. Papa don't eat no lettuce, though. I'll tell you that.
Well, can I get a roll on top now?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, one more.
It's a fly. Hey, y'all close that door. Y'all let a fly in.
One more.
All right, back up. I'm cooking it. Back up in a minute. In a minute.
You got it on your pan. Wait a minute.
All right, you can go ahead and let that fry. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to set these chips aside until the meat is ready. Set it right here so the flies won't get on. That's how Jill's at the bottom. Fishy at the bottom. Boys at the bottom. The large at the bottom. Top at the bottom. All the boys at the bottom. The girls at the top, and the stove is not hot. I'm trying to keep the flies from getting on the chips. All right, you're going to sit them in here. And then we'll come back and once the meat done, put the meat on the top.
Man, that's a big chunk.
I ain't want that off the stomach throw it away.
I know.
I'm cooking dinner and you're gonna wait to eat dinner before you put any candy in your mouth.
Well, no, that's
Why can't she cook and interact with her children at the same time? See what I'm saying? It's like she goes into being anxious when it comes down to her children. I wonder what that's about.
Y'all, we ended up getting this cheese because we couldn't find the, Colby Jack? Yeah, we couldn't find the Colby Jack. It looked like the same cheese to me. But only like 4 of us eat cheese, so. I eat a lot of
I'm gonna let it
cheese.
fry, and I'm gonna put this pot top over. I'm gonna put it over the top because they broke the top.
All right, we be back. I don't have a bowl. Huh?
This is all. I might just put the where the cheese at?
Right here.
I'm gonna make the steak.
That's good.
Oh, let me put the meat on top of it.
Yep.
I mean, why does she have to tell her that's good? It's like, feed the kids. Like, seriously.
And eat it up. Oh, y'all had pulled the hot sauce out the cabinet. I want some hot sauce.
Once the meat is ready, then we're gonna put the meat on top of this whenever it's ready. So I'm gonna sit this in the oven for you. I'm gonna put mine in here.
All right, well, we'll be back. We will be back.
Frying good. I ain't never eat raw meat in my life.
You know what I'm saying? But let that jump go extra long if you got to. See?
I'm a little close.
Why you all over there? Keep playing around.
You want to drop my
Back up. Who is that? Back up.
Man, I'm coming in. Hold on.
I don't want it to pop you. That's why I told you to back up.
Cooking, girl. You gonna wait till I'm done? Don't go in my stuff. Y'all head's hard. Now get all that meat out the pot.
For real.
We're gonna put this in the sink.
You got the baby cup, like the small cup?
That's sodium. So these things are seasoning up.
That's where you add water to it.
Duh.
Yep, just like that.
You only need one. That's some salt. And a little bit of pepper right there.
Smell good. I was trying to show the camera. This can be great.
Give me a little bit of seasoning salt right quick, y'all. And cover this on our beef over here. Seasoning salt. It's on the back eye. Now, let that fall a little bit. Right there.
All right, y'all. For juice, they drinking fruit punch, Minute Maid. Yeah. Lululemon. She going to get the cups.
I got Lulu on my... I ain't got no Lulu.
I don't think you want Lulu. That's for fitness. And it costs too much. And the discrimination is crazy.
That dang on styrofoam. I don't know.
2, 4, 6, 7. Need one more.
We get tired right there.
So take one away. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Ain't that a big cup?
Yeah.
Not that. Let's just all get a little close. We get the big cup. The grown ups. Pop it. Yep. And then you know. That'll be done too. Are you ready?
Ready for what? Let me pour the juice yet. Talking about something in my ready. What you about to do? Taste test me? How about you taste it? Let me taste it. Don't burn my tongue. Go ahead and cool it off. There's lettuce on the counter. I ain't see that. I got it. Don't touch it. I worked in
And Naya is very bossy. But I guess she has to be with a mother like
All right,
that.
Terry, I got this.
Shit, girl, what? I didn't tell you.
Exactly. Of course you did before I did. You older than me, silly duck. When you was working, I was in school.
Shit, working day and night.
Why ain't no more juice in this carton?
I mean, there are serving size on the back of the carton, but it's. I'm just saying this. And those things are full of sugar anyway, but and they're inexpensive, so I get why she bought them. Water, well, yeah, water would do just fine, but okay, they kind of deserve something, I guess. But why did everybody have to get the same size cup? Besides these two that's gonna come up.
What you just do?
Unboxing another drink. Why don't
Take
we?
that drink out that cup right there.
Hold on. I don't got nowhere to put it.
In this. Should take a picture of this so I can put on the thumbnail.
All right. That's all the cups. Right here. I got it. I seen it. Lettuce. Lettuce. Oh, juice. Juice.
Right, you gotta taste test the meat.
All right. That's the drinks, y'all.
I'm not gonna eat it and play with it.
Which one of them eat cheese, you know?
Don't put no cheese on them.
Okay.
Silent.
So I'm gonna leave it out. It'll cool down fast.
Carrot.
You can overlap it because it's nothing on it.
Carrot. That's it. That's kind of oh shit. Me around here. But they got lettuce on stuff. But we like lettuce and cheese. Excellent. Lettuce.
Stop slinging that stuff everywhere, Mom.
Alright. Let me do me.
Stop slinging it everywhere.
Cheese. Cheese. Little my meat on tinkers. Top. Meat on top. Go.
Next is the boys.
Over here. My boys. They don't want no meat with it.
Papa just put cheese. Cause he wishy-washy. Sometimes he'll eat the lettuce, sometimes he won't.
Now, Junior.
He eat cheese. I don't know about no lettuce. Larger, you gotta ask him. I will wait. I said I just want chips. That's one.
Again, why don't she know what each child wants? And they said this was walking tacos. As you can see here, I'm showing you what walking tacos actually look like. They're actually in the individual bags because you're walking with the tacos. Okay, this is just something they throw together that doesn't have any significance to it. We want to talk about my plate, the 5 food groups. Okay, maybe the kids don't like tomatoes. I don't know, but maybe some salsa, sour cream. Set it up and give them options of what they want to put. Okay, you can set up how the meat, the Doritos, and then have the cheese, lettuce, sour cream, jalapenos, on and on. Let them build it up how they need to build it up. All right, even if you got the individuals. Okay, because at least you know now what the portions are. I don't know. And again, it's not to criticize per se every little single thing that she does at all. Okay, but she just has to do better. This is not a complete meal at all. It's empty and it's food. Yes, I'm not going to say, yeah, at least you're feeding your kids. Get it. And some part of me feel like you only doing it for the camera because you don't feed them 3 meals a day. You always showing quote unquote dinner. What happens in the morning this summertime? So what's happening in the morning? What's happening in the afternoon? Okay. So this is where people kind of come in saying this is not enough because kids are supposed to have 3 meals a day: breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. Then, no, the plates are not supposed to be overflowing with food. Okay. That's portion distortion. But when they don't eat all day, this is where the problem comes in, where this is not enough. Now, I'm not saying they're not eating nothing all day. I don't know because she's not there to show it, right? So this is all allegedly and assumptions and my opinion, all right? You can overfeed children, but they're not being overfed and they're not being fed the right things, all right? Why can't you buy fresh fruits and vegetables? I've said this before. You do this big old haul because you got your food stamps. Buy them some fruit. They don't always have to be having all this processed foods. All right. It's not that hard to buy bags of oranges, bags of apples, couple of containers of grapes or strawberries. Get some watermelon, cut it up, put it in the refrigerator. Like simple things to keep them full with nutrient rich foods throughout the day. Okay. You feed them this and then you give them this sugary drinks and then you expect for them just to go to sleep or what have you. That's not how this works. And this seems to me like a lunch meal because it doesn't contain the 5 food groups. Yeah, and the 5 food groups, you can do a combination meal. No one's saying it has to look like the actual plate, right? So it can be a combination meal. I don't know.
Your boys.
That's the boys, okay?
That's it. Call him.
Yeah, probably.
All right. You want to end off your video?
And see, that's it. Call them like you're calling in. Like I see some people call them and they have multiple pets and they call them in to eat. I don't know. And again, I'm not trying to be too critical, but it's the showing this the doing it all for the video for me, right? All children, everybody should be eating myplate.gov. Again, this is not about, we know reality is going to be reality. Everybody can't do it for whatever reason. But if you're sitting out here and you're seeking government assistance, that's what it's based on. All right. It's in place so that people can get nutritious foods. So I'm going to say it again and I'm going to stand 10 toes down. They need to revamp the EBT system. And they need to stop them from buying sugary foods, eat at restaurants that's not going to cater to healthier foods, all of that. All of that. And it just needs to be revamped. Because there's no way that you should be getting all these food stamps and all they can get is this. And not even real taco sauce.
Oh, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to me. I post my Facebook, post a video. Ain't even post a video. I'm going to see y'all guys later.
And it's like she cooks and it's just enough for that meal. Barely enough. There's no leftovers. So yes, if you're going to rip and run the next day, at least they have some leftovers in the refrigerator to eat on.
And see y'all in the next video. Peace and release. Oh, leave out negativity 2024, bringing positive.
And then why was it okay for them to get this same meal back to back? And you say they play over it because people get tired of eating the same thing. That's with anybody. You get tired of eating the same food. So yeah, you're not gonna really eat it because you're tired of eating that. Again, why can't she make some hamburgers? Get ground meat and get like 5 pounds and make patties. Get some sliced cheese. Get some hamburger buns. Get the lettuce and tomatoes and do that. Get some french fries or some tater tots and cook them in the air fryer. And let them have homemade hamburgers and french fries. Okay, that's a meal. Make some meatloaf, make pot roast, make meals that are going to fill them up. Cook some vegetables, not canned cabbage. All right, cook some vegetables on the side. I mean, it's not that difficult, but you don't want to sit down and beat the house because there's no furniture or anything in that house. So you make the kids suffer, but you and Naya don't want to suffer.
2025, still a fine done Slim.
Thanks for watching a piece of my opinion. Please like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.